Hello, everybody, and welcome to this fresh playthrough of Grim Dawn. So, Grim Dawn, to me, is a top tier action RPG. That there's so much in it, and there's a lot. It's not really about like your end game. It's about the game, the campaign, the DLCs. You can do the Crucible, but I did the Crucible just to get him to level 9. It's a dual class RPG, but we are starting fresh. So when you start off, you don't pick a class. You pick a class when you go. So I'm doing Shaman, almost like Druid, and I'll probably merge it with the Necro.
Still drawing breath, he's,
Like there's even training dummies here. So right now, it's not a lot of damage with that, but summon a little dude.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. The bodies of the dead are... You will need to...
Cool. We'll go there, because then we can access our, thing. One thing we are going to do, because this game actually has a loot filter, is we're going to take off all common gear. Yeah, this is a really good game. I think I've played through it multiple times. Through all the DLCs. So we're just gonna do a little playthrough. Yesterday we did D4. I have a TikTok based on that. I'll be putting up another one later to show you guys later in the build, where I got him to Paragon 206. Span of a day. Searching for... This one you can get resources to put on your gear that are like elemental damage, health regen, stuff like that. Yeah, I know the graphics look a little crude, but it is a very good game. You can always find that gun there. And always read your stuff, because it will give you more like right here you can apply, and that's cold resistance, freeze, all that stuff. So we're searching for the burial kill. What's up, wickedly Dana girl? So today we are doing something different. We are doing Grim Dawn. I just wanted to do a different game today. And this is still one that like has a huge community. People still play it, but it's always good to see. It gives you experience bonus. 16 to 30 days. So it's weird, like magic in this one is green. So you just gotta remember the stuff that's in here. Right now I'm gonna take this cold stone, we're gonna put it on there, and now we do lightning damage. What's up, Beast? My Briar Thorn is like doing a lot of damage right now, which is fine. I think I have my Briar Thorn at like level 6 or something like that. There's different areas in here. What's up, Pizza Man, Coleman? We're doing Grim Dawn today, so we're gonna go back in there. We're gonna those journals. XP. But I did do the Crucible just to get to level 9. I normally get him, trying to get him to level 20, and then that way I can just progress. But I decided not to do that. But yeah, you can make like all sorts of classes in this game. What's up, Juju? So I got my little Briar Thorn with me. I'm trying to remember, I think there is a way to have the map overlay up. Is that? Yeah, it's not really like an overlay, it's more of just... And those rifts that you see are like waypoints. Always try and pick up those ether crystals because you actually need that for a quest where you need to turn in like 5 ether crystals. There's like a spin to win build you can do. The only bad thing is there's only one build that's dual wield, so. And that would be the Knife Blade, but I normally don't do the Knife Blade. Just because I don't really care for the abilities. Or how are we gonna go Cultist so I can have the Hellhound? Another build I normally do is Soldier and Demolitionist, just because that way you can have fire damage and all that kind of stuff. In a second, I'll actually be able to show you. So there's that thing down there that's what we're trying to get to. Killed the boss, and when you kill bosses in here, you hit that little orb, and then all this stuff. I need these. This right here is a is a shrine, so you offer those, and you get a devotion points, which we go here. And I am playing this on console, on my Xbox. It is on PC as well. What's up, Frosty? What's up, Jacob? So we are playing right now. Grim Dawn. I think we're going to. Put a Devil's Crossing, and that way we can tell them that we did what we did, and now we'll be able to get to that chest.
The dead attacks have slowed a creature. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there.
Him. That is for the 3 monsters you gotta kill.
Captain sending you over? You must have searched the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of the...
I think what I'm gonna do is we'll open the chest. What's up, Andrew? We'll talk to her. I'm trying to get all the quests. That won't go until I finish something. What's up, Corvette? What we are gonna do. This is everything that I've gotten on my playthroughs. Get all the items. What's up, Mark? Corvette. We're doing Grim Dawn. It's a fresh playthrough. Let's try to see if I had any more scrap. Move those. Looks like I don't have any more scrap. I'm gonna have to farm some scrap.
I'll give you a good price of what we've got left.
Here's that. Well, fire damage, burn damage. Switch. Don't need that. That I'll just sell because we actually need to be level 14. So all blue items are set at, you can't wear any of them until you're like level 14. We got ether crystals. We got scrap, but we don't have enough scrap.
See you around.
Okay, so we have the water pump. So, let's talk to him.
Welcome to my work briefcase. You don't remember anything, do you? You'll be looking for... Did you bring back the excellent? These will do... very good. I have to say.
There, so now we finished that. Gave him the aether crystals.
Did you get the scrap? Search the ruin.
I need scrap, that's what I need. We're gonna take the rift gate. And anytime you open a portal, you can go directly back to it. We're gonna go inside of the old dump and we're gonna get the scrap. Here's one of the guys. There we are. Got 2 out of 5 scrap. Yeah, I've made it through this game a couple times. This one is going to be a little bit more challenging, I do think. Should be able to knock out the beast. There we go. Oh, I didn't even hit that. Looks like there's a thing in here, yeah, there is. So I'm gonna show you guys, if you go over here, so you have these. And this is how you get like more points to put in this tree that I'm gonna show you guys. Now we can leave the cave. We're gonna leave the cave and then we're gonna go back to Devil's Crossing. Because now we have enough scrap to give him.
Did you get the scraps? Perfect. Well, good news is, since I cleared this key.
That will get us into the sewer, which we're gonna do, but first we will we leveled up. So I always put in physique first, because physique is your health, cunning is like certain weapons to have, and then spirit is like your mana, so. We have 7. That'd be nice, but you gotta be level 14. Those are good too. See, the thing is, you can switch to the two-handed, and the two-handed stuff does a lot of damage. So that's 21 to 106. That's fire, chaos. We won't switch yet. There's a rare shield. Get an ancient heart. Layer 12. A lot of stuff that we can't use. We're gonna go in here again. So you now have the ability to pick a second class. So you can go here, and I believe, yeah, Occultist has the Hellhound, but they also have the Familiar you can summon. There's the Necromancer. Oh, it's the Necromancer I want to do. Because then you have Skeletons. And you have the Blight Fiend. So we're going to go with the Necro. Skills. So now we have our Skeletons, and we have our Briarthorn, and next we're going to work on the Blight Fiend as well. But then you can go into this. This is Devotions, and that's what that tree was. So here is where you have these constellations, and different constellations do different things. So I have 1 point right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into, where's defense? Health, defensive ability. And when you hit something, it unlocks more stuff that you can do. So it's another system for you to level up your character. Now we're gonna go in here. we're gonna I don't know if I just did that. I didn't mean to do that.
Well spent.
Okay. And then we'll go back into here.
Got something you need stashed.
Go to this main page right here. So you got like hearts in here. You got oils you can use. See, some of these are quest items. Like that's a quest item that you can use. But I don't think see, the bad thing is like this is drifting, so I can't hit. See, I have all these items, but I can't use any of it yet. You got rings and everything else. Okay, so let's continue on. Summoner Skellies. So one of the quests we're going to be working on, and it's the one that always, hey, no more tears, always takes me the longest, is trying to find 3 people. But first, we're going to pause it. Because I need to use the restroom. And I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So we need to go back through here. What's up, Amber? So I know this isn't as like fast paced as some of the games that, some of the action RPGs. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have to search for Julius and Negan as we're going through. There's a lot of quests you'll just end up doing just by finding them. We're gonna We just killed 2 bosses. There. And then we go here. We just got a bunch of stuff. I believe we just got another point. No. Okay, so some of these are for points and some are for so I think we're at the point where we're gonna go in the loot filter again, and we're gonna take off magic. So now we won't see any magic gear when it drops. So look at that. Rare two-handed. +6 to summon Blight Fiend. So we're gonna see, but that's 9 to 103. That's the only problem. See, I would use it, but it's just not a lot of damage. Oh, and in this one you can use guns too. So, all right, let's keep looking away. We'll do this, and then we'll go to the sewer, because we gave you that first. Probably do that first. We'll go back to Devil's Crossing so we can do the sewer first, because I'm doing them out of order. We gotta do the sewer, but that means we can also sell the gear we just got.
I'll give you a good price, but go left. See you around.
Yeah. Gonna go in the sewer. Before we go in there, we're going to... Alright, we got... I'm always about getting health in the beginning. So we have a Briar Thorn. We're going to go to the Necromancer. Because we need more points. Because we're trying to get here, we can summon the Blight Fiends is what we're trying to do. Alright. This is just a good game. Like, I know it looks very, like, I would say slow paced, but it is a very, there's a lot in here, and it's a lot of, the lore in here is really good. It's took me years to actually get into it because in the beginning I was trying to play this on a PC and I'm better with controllers. But now you can play with the controller on Steam. There's so many ways to play this game. And those shrines I showed you want to try and get as many of those shrines as possible. Right now we got our skellies, we got our light fiends, we got a briar thorn, which he is at level 6, so once we get the blight fiend, we'll probably put more points in both of them. And I normally don't buy a lot of like weapons. Very touchy sometimes. I don't buy a lot of weapons when I play. It's all about what I find. I'm very much self-found when it comes to that. But this one has blueprints and stuff. Up. I believe there's a devotion shrine in this area. Jeez. I don't know. I like the menus in this game. And I don't remember how many skeletons you can actually have. And I believe after you do certain items, your bag fills up, your bag gets bigger, so you can hold more inventory. It levels up a couple times. So, here we go. We are just trying to get through. I don't know how we're going to do this today. I'm not looking for a short playthrough, I'm looking for a longer one, because I'm trying to build up how long I can play. But I believe it's... Also, there's some areas you can go back to when you have, like, dynamite. I think this one might actually have to go. Also, some enemies drop items that you need for crafting. Like there's monster, they're called monster infrequents. And the monster infrequents are used for crafting certain gear. I learned a lot of this stuff from a YouTuber that unfortunately he doesn't make content anymore. His name was Winback. And he did like a lot of Grim Dawn content and like the lore where he would read this stuff. But yeah, he hasn't put out a video in a really long time. There we go. We got Vilos Ring. But we're gonna go right there. Offer the ether. And I believe that should get us another devotion point. Yes. So we'll go health. I always try and get this first star completely maxed out because it opens up, like say over here, you got health and spirit and armor. So you can go, it's basically you trying to... Sometimes it's all about remembering what kit you want, but I believe you can look it up. It's very much in the vein of like PoE has that giant acid tree. Last Epoch has its crafting system. I think I might have actually got through the entire section. I think there's a different area I'm thinking of that has multiple they have upgraded a lot of stuff, and I know they're doing another upgrade to the game next year, and that will be one that they are working on. Alright, so let's talk to him about the water pump.
Any luck clearing out those... Well done.
Thank you. Another 500 XP. And now we can... That does 21 to 29 damage. That's not that big. I'm not gonna switch that yet. Fire. See, if I went down on the damage, then I do fire damage, ether damage, burn damage. This is doing it. Like you could see, you have the. You have like a lot of stuff that you can do, a lot of ways to alter the character, but it should
Got something you need stashed. I'll keep an eye on this.
Get 2 more levels and then I can access my blues. Let's talk to...
Good, you're back. One of my scouts came back with news making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated and you've proven. Follow the road north.
Cool. Let's put in... Alright, 265 there, okay. So we have that, but I want to get... There, we put another point into them, so now the skeletons, 3 summons, they do good damage, so not as good as the Briarthorn, but that's because he has 6 points into him. But here, it's the closest I can get to. just gonna keep plugging away. Searching for... We gotta find Julius. And Negan. It doesn't hurt the more scrap that you find, because there is a lot of quests that you can use scrap for. And if you don't gotta hunt for scrap, it's always better. We also are grinding to hit 14. But finding the two guys that you always are looking for is never the easiest, because I can never for the life of me remember where they're at. Well, we are at 13, we make it one more level, and then we hit 14, and then we can start using that blue gear. There's also a guy that you can find that will help you with getting it's like enchanting or making gear or something like that. I play this game like once a year, but it's not like on my regular rotation. I know lately D4 has been heavy on my rotation of games that I've played. A lot of that is I just think they took that game. So the more types of enemies you kill, you gain like reputation. So think of it, if you kill a lot of the insects, you are no longer, like, they hate you. But then there's, if you do stuff for certain places, you get your reputation. But you can also piss off other areas and stuff. One of those things. I really wish, like, because the shaman is basically a druid, that PoE and D4 had something like the Briarthorn, just like a hulking branch creature that would like follow you around and fight with you. So this game does not have an end game. Your end game for this one is building characters. This one is mainly about you want to beat like the game and then the two DLCs. And there's a new DLC coming. They took years off of not making DLCs at all. And you can also go in a lot of these caves. But what I'm trying to do is find those people in the devotion shrines. So we're gonna go in here. there's a bunch of these caves you're just gonna find everywhere. Found somebody just chilling in the cave. There wasn't really anything of substance in there. I thought there'd be like, I don't know, like a shrine, some good gear. And you can also make shortcuts with dynamite, but we're gonna so you want to kill all these enemies that pop out. Waypoint or Rick Gate on the phone. When you see stars on the map, those are quest items. Yeah, we are just doing a fresh playthrough. I deleted all the other characters. I didn't want to just use one of the old ones. I believe over there is one of those guys that I wish there was like a run button or something. There's Julius Sky. Royd. Here. I believe once we get the other guy for Negan, right when we find him, there is another quest right next to him. So Negan's the next one to find. But he's always the harder one for me to find out all of them. I thought that was the one. He's in one of these houses. There's a bunch of like these little mini dungeons. Just readjusting. Like, I think now it's like you're supposed to find something. The quests. There's a lot of quests. I don't finish a lot of them. You find so many side quests in this game. Alright. Tendency to like search everywhere because there's so many side quests that I just forget where they are most of the time. And it's a good way to level up. But yeah, I just love playing like RPGs. Lately I've been trying to I was sticking to like the core group of games, but I'm trying to sprinkle in some of my favorites, like we played Fable last Friday. This way there's a quest, but then there's also over there. I could switch that, but so epics, once you find them, that's visit card. Some of them will be level based. The reason I'm getting rid of epics is I also have a lives in my stash. I think if I level up one more time, I should be able to get I have Sith necklaces in my stash. So we're just gonna take the map. We're gonna go to Devil's Crossing. Because then I can go right back there and I'll just use the things. I gotta check my email real quick. I just got a message. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get the Sith necklaces from the stash. And see if I can change any of my stuff.
Got something you need stashed?
I think I had so we could take, we have this, bleeding damage, I can't dual wield, but I could put a tomb or put a gun in that hand, actually. I think we're going to try and do a sword and shield build. So a lot of these we cannot... Yeah, we're going to do a sword and shield build. Unless I find like a occultist thing that will give us more towards our stuff that we do. But we're gonna go like this.
I'll keep an eye on this.
I know I said I normally don't buy anything, but let's just see.
See anything you like? Put it to good use.
Forgot to do that again. So I always try and put my components in here because they just take up so much freaking room.
It's safe with me. Promise.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
Doesn't really have anything.
Come see
Let me
what's
talk
left of my wares.
So either sword and shield, or we'll do an offhand occultist thing. So let's... I don't see anything, so... If I put this one in, that's better. Yep.
See you around.
I wish I could pin stuff on the map. So like so maybe go this way. If I go this way, yeah, that does a lot more damage. I don't even know what I did. I completed a quest, but I don't know what I completed. We're still looking for... I need 2 more Sith necklaces. And I need... I've been in this one. No, I haven't. Alright, here we go. Rocking and rolling. I knew there was one in here. Let's do the shrine. There, we got a devotion point out of that. Thought I'd be able to get like a... like a Sith necklace out of this. We got a devotion point, so that is good. These are not dropping like they normally do, though. started this build, I didn't think I'd be doing a freaking minion build, but it's slowly turning into a minion build. And there he is, there's Negan. I thought where he was, the house wasn't far off. It's gotta be the other one. There's a house. Is it here? Yeah, I knew it wasn't too far out. He's very tanky right now. It's probably the amulet. Now I got 2 quests to turn in. So I've been able to knock out a couple devotion shrines already. Oh. Alright. So we almost, now we gotta Balthros and Helgra. I don't even know them, I've never found them. Let's talk to her and say that we found your brother and he's psychotic. Okay. Brother's dead, I'm sorry. So one thing with this is you need to turn in the quest when you get them. If you turn them in later, you only get the amount of XP that you would have got when you got the quest. These are all things that I've learned over the years. So chance to block. 18%, there's more, it's the same physical damage. See this, if I do it I lose my health. But you get cold damage, frostburn damage, physique, defense ability, it's a lot better. has higher armor. So that's just physical. Aether, resistance. That's a whole slew of stuff. We have a rare belt. More defense. It gives us physical damage, cold damage, frostburn damage, health, physique.
Come see what's left on Wes.
It does a lot. Oh, that's because it's like a specialty item. So it's damage to Aetherils, health, defense, shields, fire resistance, poison, ether, overguard, blitz. That's good. I would use that as a bonus to pets, but
Iron well spent.
go put this in the stuff.
Got something you need stashed? I'll hold on.
Alright, we need one more Sith necklace. We need one more Sith necklace, and then we can give him that and turn in that quest. Until then, let's just keep plugging away. Oh, there we go. Fallen. Good. I wanted to complete that when I was in the area, so. Bathroom break. the Blight Fiend, so a little minion pet build. I'm just trying to make sure I clear the areas. Because there's certain like NPCs that if you don't find them, you cannot use them. We found another cave, so this is the one I was thinking of, I believe, that has like 2 devotion shrines in it. I'm glad I put that sword on though. That's a really good sword. Level 15. Got this. Come on. Probably should have, you know. Oh, there we go. Got him. Where there was a shrine in this area. It's weird, like some of the dungeons look a lot alike, so I might be confusing it with something else. Yeah, I confuse it with a different one. So we're gonna go here. Let's go to the Necromancer. Okay. So now look at that. Look at that guy. We got a Blight Fiend, we got a Briarthorn, we got Skellies. This is kind of like a light and dark build because you have the Shaman with the light side, and then you got the Necro. So now when I start leveling up, I'm going to start putting bones into these things before I move the barn anymore. I wonder if they count as pets. We've been able to knock out like multiple quests on this run. We're nearing the, like I think we're at the halfway point of Act 1 right now. We're probably getting close to the Warden. So if you have dynamite, you can repair the bridge. Go this way. Now, yeah, before we go further, I want to turn in those quests. Town. What is his tag? So he does scale with pet bonuses. What about the skeletons? Are they just a minion or are they a pet? They also scale with pet bonuses, which I'm assuming the Blight Fiend, yeah. So all my minions, if I have pet bonuses. Yes. More health. And then 2 more points, and then we knock that out, and then we can start moving on to the others. Let me check. we were. Back to the Foggy Bay. Alright, so we go inside the cave. I believe this is like the first, it's like it's the halfway boss. Well, it's not the boss, but it's like a halfway boss. I do know there is a shrine in here. I haven't put much points into my weapon though. I think it's because I'm more focused on buffing the minions first. Because I can easily put more points and then my weapon also does good damage. See it on the map. There is a devotion shrine in here. I think it's on the top, so we're gonna take everything on the bottom. We want to be as close to 20 as we can before we fight the warden. It'll just make it easier on the whole battle. But we don't have dynamite, so we can't do that. Doesn't mean I can't take everybody out. So, how many minions do we have out right now? We have 3 skeletons. We got the blights. We have about 5 minions, but I think we have to go the other way in order. We go this way. So we want to do this, and then we'll... If you ever see the devotion shrine on the map, I don't remember how many shrines there are in the game, but I do know there's a bunch. So I always search them. Does the Blight Fiend just puke on everybody with his stomach? Like a little mini Duriel running around. And if I wanted to, I could put points probably into Grasping Vines too. We got Stormcaller. We got a crossbow. But that's two-handed, and we're not doing two-handed on this build. So. I'm setting parameters for myself, otherwise I'll go on a tangent and just go for the OP stuff. And our tangent is that we're going to do is we are going to focus on a sword and shield build. Yeah, I remember. There was one of these that had two of them. There's another shrine right up there. So we're doing we're going to do a sword and shield, no two-handed minions. So we've got to focus on pet. So if we see pet here, let's say bonus of pet. I believe the boss is also over here. Yeah, we're leveled up again. But another point. So that's a 6. So let's try and get the other one. Will that increase the summons if they're both at 3 right now. Oh, so I put one in there and I get another Skelly. So we're at... There's the Blight. There's...
That skill's not ready.
Now the Blight thing should be more powerful. And now we go boss. So now we're up to 6 maybe. There we go. Six minions, took out the mini boss and the mid-act boss.
Oh, hello, traveler.
We're gonna stop the stream there for a little bit and we'll pick back up later. I'm gonna eat some food. But thank you for everybody who came in today.